So this is your review for the final next week. I'm going to solve one or two questions for each type. I'm going to leave the rest to you. If you look at the end of your packet, I have provided all the answers. These are all the keys. I did it starting page 12, 12, 13, 14, because I want you, for the ones that it's your assignment, you have to solve the, it's correct, and you can check it. Oh, credit for this, I want everybody to get 100. You bring it on the day of your final. I will collect it, and hopefully everybody would get 100. So, for it, I have to show you. Let's just start with page 1. Page 1, and this is very, very similar to what you're going to see on the final. Maybe for some parts slightly harder. So the first page and second page, we're talking about circles, their equation. So before ahead, I'm going to remind you that a circle, way to recall, form it. R squared, come on. What was the circle? So now in front of you, you can find it in your notebooks as well, the equation. But here how it looks like if you have a circle, R is here. This is, instead of R, what do I put? 5 square. X is the distance to that end point. And Y is that. Did you find it in your notebook? So obviously, I need to put X here and Y here. Addition minus square. Now the question is, what do I put after X minus and what do I put after Y minus? Find that out for me. This is a review. You've been taught this. You have to remember. If not, look at your notes. Because on the final, I'm not going to let you use your notes. Pause. Question is, what do I put after minus here and what do I put minus after minus here? Correct. H and K. But what is H and K? So I don't know if you can see this or not. H and K is the center of circle. So your equation for that center is H and K. So your equation would be X minus H plus Y minus K, which is the Y. You need to look at the coordinates. So this is how you form. Obviously, here at the origin, it's 0 and 0. So all I'm going to put is 0 here and a 0 here. You can take your notes whether it's on the black screen in your notebook, but just put the solution because you don't have enough space on the packet, except for you on the very top at the center, if that's how you want. So obviously this is this one. What is ancient? What was see better? This is what here. So what is your center of the and well that was 35. Is it? Now somebody by decimal what's the square root of 35 on your calculators? So this says 5.82, 92. So roughly 6, right? So I'm going to put at 6, right around here. This is your circle. Does that make sense? Okay, there's different type. Number 3. Look at 3. So we need to change the format of it. Right? You need to make it a full square. So right here, and I'm going to create more space for myself. From algebra 2, you know that how to make so I'm going to form it like that. What I end up so I have to make a square out of it. You don't need to write this. If x minus 2 square, what would it be? It will be x squared plus 4 minus 2 times 2 times x. Remember that? Now we're going backward. X square, which is 4, minus 2 times the first one times the second one. This is algebra 2. This is not calculus. Now, I need something here, to make it a perfect square. I'm going to give you a minute to find that out. So obviously, this is x. This is minus 2 times 3 times x. Sounds familiar? So this was x minus 3. And look over here. What is this? 2 times 2 times y, right? That's how I create 4y. So obviously, this is y minus 2. And if you want to test it, go ahead. X minus 3 squared is what? It's x squared plus 3 squared, which is 9, minus, because it's negative, 2 x times 3. And that's what you have over there. This is what you have here. So obviously, what do you need here? Right? What do you need here after 4y? 4. Add the left side, 9 and 14 together is what? 13. So that's what I need to add on this side as well. So watch, watch. All of all of this became this. Plus 4 equals 13. 0 is what? 13. That's my equation so far. Minus 4 or put right side equals 9. R 3 and 2. 3 and 2 is your center. Remember, this is part of the formula where you're looking at it. And from there, you need to move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right? 1, 2, 3. That's your, wow, that's a perfect circle. Solve another one? Yes? 2s. 2 or 5? Because 4 is easy. 4, it's easy because look at 4. Um, the y component of your circle, the y component of the center of the circle is 0. So just a hint. Let's actually check the answer. See if that's correct. Yeah, look. Now, let's do another one. 2 or 5? 4 is easy. 5? So 5. A lot of this that we're doing, making it a square, distributing and all of that is not even calculus. The pre-calculus part is to, once you have the center and the radius, put it up together. The rest is not even this class, but we're practicing it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go y squared. I'm going to put whatever has, oh, this one doesn't have a y, so this is easy. They should have chosen 2. Anyway, but we'll do it. Y, um, square, there's no y, so I'm going to skip. Come over here, x squared. There is an x component, 2x plus 16. Oh, never mind. You have it right there. So I'm going to move it to the left side. It becomes 8y. And then plus, I'm going to leave a space, x squared minus 2x plus 16 equals 0. Because I moved this to the other side, right? Let's what we have. It's 2 times 4 times what? Y. So I bet that would become x minus, that's what you're looking to find, right? So I know that here I have, oops, wait up. That's a plus 8, huh? That's a plus 8. So you create a negative, and you put negative 4. It's a negative 4. Because it has to be x minus. Over here, you have the negative, so it would be 2 times 1 times x, so 1 comes here. So if this is 4, you need to add what here? 16, which is 4 squared, right? Because remember, you're getting y squared. This is the formula. You're going backward. If you have x squared plus squared times 2a, we have minus, because it's a circle, that's what you want to do. And that's what, that's why I say it's 2 times 4 times x. That's what minus or what. Does that make sense? What we're doing? Wait. 1 squared, which is 1, so plus 1. And then my equation would become, I added 17, so I need to do the same thing, 17 here, right? Don't forget about the 16 that you had. Here you have 17 plus the 0 you had. All of this is this. To the 16 on the other side, 17 minus 16. Or if you want to add minus 16 from both sides, you'll have 9. X minus negative 4, what would it become? Let's keep it like that. Plus 4. But let's keep it like that. Why? You're going to see in a second. So what is my radius? This is my radius. 1. What is the center? Negative 4. That's negative 4. And then 1. You go off 1. That's the center of your. And then the radius, r, 1 squared is 1. So r is 1. Become 1 this side, this side, this side, and this side. What number was it? We got it wrong. It's 1 and negative 4. ¿Por qué? I'll put the question. Oh God. Oh, so this right here is y, huh? Oh God. Why don't you correct me? I'm telling you, you should let me have coffee first and then start teaching. So x. Okay. My bad. Or this is x. So 1 right there. And then you go 1. Those are your radiuses. Looks like an octopus. Next page. Okay, next is pretty easy. All you have to do is replace it in the formula. What was it, x minus h or k? H, y, k, r squared. On the right side, let's start with the easy part. Square it. For formula first, and the rate, 9. And final 12, totally reported like that. Sometimes on the multiple, see the first line in blue as part of your short times. They go, okay, x minus negative 12 is x. So, and sometimes they leave it. Most of the times they leave it as a radical. Sometimes they turn it to decimal. And sometimes again turn it like that. So I'm gonna turn it so you would see it. What is 2 squared? 4. What is the square root of 3 squared? 3. So what is this? 12. The rest is easy. And you will be doing it. Guys, next page, you're going to have your calculator. I'm going to keep it for us. It's graphing. What you have to do is really graphing it. It's not hard at all. Think with, how do you say, somebody read 21 for me. Y, 21, Kevin. Y equals, how do you say, I know you say log, but how do you say it, the whole word? Louder. Thank you. So graph those two. All the way to 25. Monday. Pass this to Daniel. Go ahead and use your calculator as possible for your goods to do all the way to question number 3. Find those. Your work kind of for extra credit. You don't have to. I'm talking about 26 to 30. to kind of do it manually, the answers, and it's multiple choice, we can solve. We can totally give it to the calculator. Most of the calculators does not make the radical format of this small. And